Beautiful people, it has been a very long time and welcome back to the vlogs. I got sick. My mom and I both were not feeling so well. I was sick. It was a whole 2 weeks of feeling absolutely terrible, but now I am back. Today is going to be quite nice. My sister and her family are coming over for a few hours. We haven't seen them in I think about 3 weeks because of the fact of being sick and wanting to make sure that everything was okay. And that is what's going on. So hopefully we have fun and have a good time. It has been such a long time since I have picked up my camera. First things first, breakfast. It is just after 10, so I need to eat. Let's do that. I have a project idea. I have been working from home since December 7th of 2020? Yeah, I've been working home since December 7th of 2020. I'm still working from home, but working in my room, my bedroom has become kind of a little bit difficult because I do have my personal computer, and to be honest with you, my desk is just not big enough to be able to hold both computers. So the idea is that we are going to build a desk that is going to be outside, kind of in the living room in front of the window. It's going to be placed here. So we're thinking, pardon the mess, we're thinking of putting the desk in front of this window, like here, and that way I'll be able to work outside while looking outside and have like natural light. So this piece of wood here, this is a solid piece of wood. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, my mom is really into interior design, and she keeps everything when it comes to that. This actually is a part of what, Mom, what was this a part of?
An entertainment unit.
Yeah, okay. This was a part of an entertainment unit that we had years ago when we lived at this other place, this condo that we lived in, and this is one of the shelves. It was made from solid wood, and it's beautiful. It was actually a really beautiful unit, but it just became, when we moved, it's walnut, thank you, it's walnut, but when we moved it was too bulky for the space that we're living in now. So this is going to be the top of my desk. And what I'm then going to do is purchase peg legs that I found on Amazon. They're $49.99. I'm gonna purchase peg legs. That's gonna be put onto the base of this, but we're also going to sand this and paint it, and we're going to add trim. I don't know where the trim is. I would show you the trim if I knew where it was. And we're gonna add trim on the side of it and paint it all the same color so that it's this kind of, so that it looks like a proper desk. This is the trim that's gonna be used on the side of the desk. This actually, no, this is not the same trim that's on that, is it? On the shoe thing? No, okay, it's not the same. But that's what's going to be used on the perimeter of the desk, and then we're going to paint it. And then the only thing that I am then going to have to do is I'm going to have to get another chair, which is perfectly fine. I'm thinking of purchasing the exact same chair that I already have from Kelly Clarkson Home, except it's going to be in this really light blue color instead of the dark green. And the best thing about this is that if the desk ever has to be moved, it's light enough to move, and it could actually go behind the sofa and act as kind of almost like a sideboard kind of thing going on back there, which would be really cool.
Correction, I studied interior design.
Sorry, my mom's telling me to correct you, to correct me to tell you. She actually did study interior design, but her actual profession is in law. My sister has this Billy bookcase from IKEA, and my mom painted it and the shelves, and then put contact paper on it for my sister.
For the inside.
For the inside of the bookshelf to go inside of, I believe it's for my nephew's playroom, for them to have more storage. My mom picked up this wood stool. This was, okay, it's solid wood, but it was a pain to put together. Hold on, let me pause this YouTube video.
This is my Club Monaco dress.
You heard, that was Fashion Mumbler, because I'm watching, my mom is watching her in her room. This is her juice, hold on. Let me just put that on the side there. Okay, so got this wood stool. It's a step stool made out of solid wood, but you have to put it together. This is the stool. It is really cool. Let me just, so this comes down like that. It is really nice, but we put it together yesterday. Was it yesterday or Friday? We put it together Friday. It took forever because you only used a screwdriver for like 8 Phillips screws that go into this thing. And the rest of them were these like, these screws called K1s or something like that. And you had to put them in with like an Allen key to crank it. It hurt my hand so bad that I like rubbed the skin raw on my thumb. And it hurt so much, but now it looks really good. Only problem is we don't have space for it. Doing this whole thing and trying to make space where you live, especially when we moved from a place that was a lot bigger, like over a decade ago, and trying, you have so much stuff, it's crazy. But my mom's room is really coming along. Her wardrobes are done. I think I've shown you these multiple times, that they're painted. She has this IKEA unit. This needs to be organized still. And then that unit over there, which is here. And then, oh look, me, hi. My room is pretty much done except for the fact that it doesn't have a rug. But this is the workspace that I have. And this is actually where my work computer is. So this hopefully will eventually be out in the living room. And this is a secondary monitor that I picked up that I'll be able to also use with my Mac. And then this is my setup here. So I want this just to be where I work. And then I want my work stuff to be in another room, because I actually think that will be better for me. That way I can separate, even though I do have a computer in here, I'll be able to separate where I work from where I sleep. And I think that will make me even more productive than I already am. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys this. My sister made me this. I feel like I should lay this out for you guys to see it properly. Hold on. So my sister made me this blanket for Christmas. Isn't it so nice? Like, she made this with her hands. And it has like tassels. Look at that. I love this thing. It's also really, really warm and really soft. I love it. It's so nice. Also, if any of you guys have the Sony like SV1 that I do, the best thing I picked up was three extra batteries from Amazon. Right now they're charged. 2 of them are already charged, but let me show you this. This is the best thing I picked up. It literally is, so this is the original Sony battery right here, and these are the 2 replacement ones. The 3rd replacement is actually in the camera. This is amazing. I will link it down below for you guys to check it out and if you want to pick it up, because this camera does need spare batteries. Even though it's a compact camera, it's great, but it eats batteries. And I'm also gonna link the SD card that I picked up that I find works better with this camera so that it films longer and doesn't like just auto shut off. So I'm gonna link both of those so you can check the down bar for that. But that's my little mini updates until my family gets here. So happy Sunday, and I'll probably check in with you guys, if not later today, I will check in with you guys on Monday, and I'll probably vlog a little bit of my work week for you guys. See you then. I didn't check in all day because I was working and I was very busy, but it is now like after 4, and I finally like did a real workout after not being able to properly work out when I was sick. I kid you not, when you work out 5-6 days a week the way that I was, and then you're sick for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and you're not able to fully work out, and then you do, your body just feels like trash. That's pretty much what happened. I'm so tired, and the workout was only 21 minutes. I used to be working out for 40 minutes plus, and now I'm just like, so I obviously need to work back up my stamina. But I want to show you what I'm wearing when I work out. So I'm wearing my trusty Tala Xenia leggings. They're so high-waisted, it's ridiculous. Look how high that is. This is an old H&M sports bra, and this is also an H&M tank that I'm wearing. I'm barefoot right now. That was what the workout gear was for today on Monday. Does anyone else get like that? Does anyone have any tips for when you need to get back into working out after you've been sick, or after just anything like that? Would be greatly appreciated. Let me know in the comments below. I would love that. So I have you precariously balanced on something in the hopes that this works out. I wanted to show you my nighttime skincare, and some body favorites that I have been really, really liking. So, I recently picked up from Skin Fix their AHA BHA niacinamide exfoliating pads. They help to retexturize the skin as well as help with any body breakouts. If you guys don't know, I actually do get body breakouts, like on my shoulders especially, part of my arms and my back. So these marks that I have here are actually from old body breakouts. They're very old scarring, so I'm trying to use this to see if it helps. And I also bought their body scrub, but I haven't tried that yet. I've been trying these first, but I've only been using these on my back, the entirety of my back, my shoulders, and part of my chest, because I used to get chest breakouts like 6 or 7 years ago. Those have stopped since, but this. And then for body cream, I have been really into the So Supple Organics Ghana butter, and this is organic raw shea butter, organic coconut oil, and avocado oil, and it's whipped. So it looks like that. I don't know if you can even really pick up on that texture, but it's a whipped texture. It makes you smell like a vanilla creamsicle, but not even a creamsicle, more like a coconutty, like natural coconut smell, vanilla, and it's really hydrating because of the avocado oil. Now we're going to do skincare. So I have been using the Innisfree Balancing Toner. It's kind of like this milky jelly texture that I kind of got used to. So I'm going to pop it on a cotton round, kind of like show you what it looks like. It's kind of milky. It's like a jelly. I know that it says you can apply it with your hands, but I don't like doing that. I like to put it on my face. So I'm just going to, if you can hear water, I'm sorry. My neighbor decided to start taking a shower as I recorded this. So I'm just going to wipe it all over. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a boost of instant hydration on your face and down the neck. I always do this because I treat my neck area as well. And while the skin is damp is the best time to apply hyaluronic acid, which I put on in the morning and at night. Next up is our hyaluronic acid. We're going to put on the Inky List one while my skin is still damp. We're going to press that into the skin. I do press it into my lips. Hydration. I naturally have very dry lips, so oh, it's nice. It's very refreshing. Like, honestly, very refreshing. And then after I pop that on, I pop on my niacinamide, which is also from the Inky List. I started using stuff from the Inky List a few months ago, and it's pretty good. Especially, like, it's priced relatively the same like The Ordinary. The Ordinary is still a little bit more affordable, but the niacinamide, I think niacinamide is $8.99 and the hyaluronic acid is $9.99. So I think for the two of them, they're 30 mils. Obviously with The Ordinary, you can now get the bigger sizes, so that's also a plus. But if you want to try something else, I would say I like this hyaluronic acid better, mainly because I feel it's not as goopy and thick as The Ordinary one. But The Ordinary one is still good. I'm not saying it's not. I just like the consistency of this one more. After I have put on that, I go in with my Innisfree eye cream, and this is the Youth Enriched Eye Cream with Orchid. Saw that Innisfree became available in Canada a few months ago, and I was like, yeah, I want to give it a go. You do not need very much of this. I've had this for so long. I'm only now hitting the bottom, and this is still the first one. And I've already gone through 2 jars of my daytime moisturizer and nighttime, and I'm about to need my third. Patting this on, like so. It's very hydrating and very like rich, but I find that my eyes love it. Especially when I put on concealer. This is a really nice base, so it doesn't get as creasy. Next thing I'm putting on is the matching face cream to the eye cream, which is the Youth Enriched Orchid face cream. This one is my second tub, and I already need a third. It's a good price. I think it's about 30, somewhere it's like $30. I'll link everything down below that I'm using. And I'm gonna pop this on. And then I picked up from Peace Out their Retinal face stick. This retails for $44, and it's kind of interesting because you put it on top of your moisturizer. So it literally is a stick, has a little top on it, and you twist it up, and then you swipe it onto your face. So I swipe it like this, so that it's like evenly distributed on my face. And then across here, my forehead. And on the package, it shows to actually swipe it into your laugh lines and then down my nose. And I found it strange at first that I was putting this on over top of moisturizer because I do put an oil on my face, but then you like press it in like that. The excess I put on my neck. The excess I put on my neck once I press it in. And I try to push the product into my skin, like so, while it kind of spreads out that balmy like texture. Because it kind of feels like you're putting a face balm on, which isn't a bad thing. It actually does feel quite nice. It's just different from what I'm used to. I used the Ordinary Retinol. Personally, it kind of just broke me out when I first started, and I started at 0.5%. Then after that, I went to 1%, but I didn't really notice a difference at the 1%. And then I tried I think her name is Shani Darden. I tried that. That was okay. It's a bit more expensive. And then I came across this one, and this is like the mid-tier price one, I would say. And I like it so far. I think it's nice. If you're not really into the idea of like rubbing something onto your face, you can always use more of a cream-based one. This one is more plant-derived, so it's not like straight retinol on your skin, so the irritation pretty much is next to zero, which is awesome. Last thing I put on is my Glow Brightening Serum. This is also from Soul Supple Organics. This works really well on scars. I take 1 to 2 drops. Like I said, I do put it on over the retinol, and it hasn't affected it in a negative way. And I press this into my skin. My neighbors are so loud in their bathroom. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, what are they doing? And then I press them into my lips. And that's my nighttime skincare. So, like I said, I will have everything linked down below of what I used. And hopefully you guys can check it out. You can let me know if you guys have any suggestions of anything. I'm always open to skincare because I love taking care of my skin. But yeah, this is kind of what I look like after. It's not like super glowy, but it's moisturized and hydrated, which is the most important. And it is still morning, so good morning. It's a few hours past when I started work, but I wanted to show you an update on what's happening with the desk. The legs actually came early, so they came yesterday on Wednesday. Today is Thursday. They came Wednesday. I haven't opened them yet, but I'm going to show you what the desktop looks like so far because my mom actually started priming it. So I want to show you that, and I'm going to also insert photos of the inspo for the desk just so you guys can get an idea of what I'm trying to do. This is the top of the desk. My mom started priming it. She's doing 3 coats of a primer. This is actually the bottom side of the desk, and then she is going to put 3 coats of primer to the actual top side. So I'm very excited. This is what it looks like primed, and then we are going to paint it and then add decorative trim like I showed you before. The legs, oopsie. It is very dark in here. Oh my goodness. Much better. These are the legs. I have not taken them out yet, but I will insert a photo of what they look like and also link them down below so you guys can get an idea of what I'm trying to do. To end the vlog, but I'm popping in to say thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and comment because I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.